Placement match number 5. Okay, we're in skirmish. Here we go, Hog. Not enough players. Okay, here it starts. Wow, 5. Oh yeah, he actually wrote the game starts at 5:35. So I'm the retard. Oh wait, 2:53. What? Game starts at 2:50. Oh. Did I just miss an entire round? I somehow missed an entire round. No, I didn't miss an entire round. I was at the correct place. He lied to me! The game starts at fucking 5 minutes. Okay. So we have a hog, we go left instantly, they have a really bad positioning. Why are they not holding the choke? Okay. Oh, okay, we're going in hard. This is a borderline feeding. Okay, okay, okay. So you're the only tank. What team comp did we have? Hog, Lucio, Zarya, Moira, Reaper, Pharah. Okay. So you have a Pharah spamming, you have a Reaper that's going to be dealing damage, and you have Lucio, Moira. Okay, and double off tank. This is a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Don't forget to add people. Yeah. Good point. I did forget to add people. Okay, yeah. So jumping down here, definitely not a good idea. It puts you in way more danger than it puts anyone on their team. I guess if you hit a clutch hook onto the Moira here, maybe you get value. But if this hog is smart and sees you hook the Moira, he's just gonna hook you back and you get 0 value and you die. Oh well. Take a lot of damage at least. Remember, like in a hog versus hog duel, the one who hooks first usually loses. Oh, lags. That was huge, that was huge. So like, pretty much the only thing you did here was hook a hog, shoot one hit, and then go out of the fight, leave your teammates in like 5 versus 6. And then you went in again and hook a hog in 1 shot. So like, instead of dropping down there... oh, whoops. Why did I even move? So yeah, instead of dropping down here, you can just keep playing here. You can just keep playing on this high ground or on this high ground. You keep right-clicking onto people, trying to get them low. Like, there's a Moira standing super open on the point. You just try to hook that Moira. You don't actually need to care about the hog. And it looks like you went in so fast that like the rest of your team isn't really in position. You wanna try and wait for your Reaper to actually come in and be able to deal damage as well. So yeah, like now, as soon as you get out of the fight, this is when your entire team is in the fight. Now you have Reaper in here, you have whoever this is, I can't really see. You have your Zarya here, this is probably Lucio. So now you have Reaper, Lucio, Zarya on the point, and that's the moment where you get out of the fight. So you kind of shoot yourself in the foot here. Now yeah, getting melted by Bastion, it happens. It's fine.
Let's group up. Group up.
Rejoignez-moi. Spooky. Okay, your Moira is staggering the shit out of herself. Okay, another thing here. Your Zarya over here just died. I don't know what your Moira is doing, but should probably be waiting for the rest of your team. I know a bunch of other people on your team just died here in the fight before. So walking in alone here, you will probably die in feed again. Are you actually gonna get a tick? You're actually gonna get a tick. Oh my god. Oh, the huge boop from the Pharah. Oh, you are dead. You're alive somehow. You're alive somehow. I don't know how. Okay, you play this like a main tank. Actually insane. Actually insane. Just standing on point, absorbing 9 million damage. Well, it worked out. It worked out. But this is gonna kill you. This is going to kill you when players become a little bit better at like aiming and focusing down targets that are low HP. So the only reason you survived here was because the enemy team let you survive. In 9 times out of 10 situations, you will die if you play like this. Like just walk onto point. Oh shit! Stop it. Like just walking straight onto point when your team is still regrouping. Like you kind of you were alone here for maybe 4 or 5 seconds, and you somehow didn't die. And just like running around on the point in the open with like your vape up. If you like play around one of these newspaper stands, or play like a little bit more inside of the room, so that you can actually make use of your cooldowns, that would give you some way more value, but while still keeping you safe. So let's see here. Maps, Paris. Where is it? Paris. Start. Oops. Welcome to Paris. Oh, now we're gonna be super slow arenas. Okay, so let's say that they're not holding up there. Most teams will, like 9 times out of 10. Oops! Oh, I did it again. Most teams will be holding up here. Like that's the usual spot, since you get to hold this this very narrow and hard to push through choke. So like most people will be standing here with some kind of bunker and like trying to kill you. So you being able to move through here for free is questionable. But it is what it is. It's fine. You get to move up here. That's absolutely okay. I like this first route that you and your team took. But then you can just keep playing here. Like you had a Moira in front of you, easy hook. You kill the Moira, and then you chill. You chill until you have your cooldowns back. Like you can play here. You can right click. You have a health pack if you need. And then you can keep hooking people. Like now you hook the Roadhog, you kill the Roadhog, and then you play around this corner. Like maybe you trying to capture the point like you just did, but instead of standing in the open here, like you were standing in the middle of the point. You actually don't need to stand in the middle of the point. It is just as good standing on the side here. And then as soon as you go low HP, like you try to take one tick, and they're gonna be forced to push you. And as soon as they do push, you just hide. You hide over here. You try and get a hook. You hide, and then you come out again when you have your vape. You tank some more, and then you hide again. Like Roadhog is very much like playing around his cooldowns, and standing out in the open is gonna get you killed. Like as soon as you get up to platinum diamond, when people are starting to get like some very insane mechanical skills, but are still lacking the teamwork, team synergy, and like ultimate economy aspect of the game. So like around high plat to diamond, there are a huge variation of players. Like there's people with huge brains but no aim, and there are likewise people with huge aim but no brain. So like standing out in the open with a hero like a Roadhog, you're just free feed ult charge for the enemy team. So you really need to learn how to play around corners and play around your cooldowns. So when you have hook, when you have vape, that's when you can do shit. When you have them on cooldown, you need to have some kind of cover that you can play around. So like hiding inside, and then you come out again when you have your cooldowns ready, looking for an opportunity, and then you just go back in again. Now I'm like simulating as if you were defense instead of attack in this situation. But oh well. Let's see what happens on second point. Okay. You see an AFK Bastion, okay, and a Roadhog who hooks you first. Okay. Okay, so they're going out. They're swinging hard. This is huge. Now you can snowball. Easy snowball. Moira uses fade into your... What the hell? That was a clean fucking hook melee combo though. Hook shoot melee combo. Clean as fuck. That was nice. That was nice. Like, you know if you do it correctly here. You know if you do this combo correctly, if you can barely see the melee. Like, this is him meleeing. You can barely see it. And as you can see, she dies from the melee. This is a clean as fuck. Clean as fuck. That was big. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, the old combo. It was a good idea. It was a good idea, but you had barrage. Okay, you snowball that shit. Easy game, easy life. Are you actually gonna full hold them as well? This is not gonna be a loss, man. Why you send me a no loss? Défendez l'objectif A. French. Is it getting to use? Oh. Nice, pressuring up the tracer. Ah, so close. Maybe chasing the tracer a little bit too much. So, okay. Talking about attention here. And what this tracer is actually getting in value for her team is insane. And this is something that's very dangerous to do, and why most teams hate playing against tracer. Like right here, you can let the tracer go through. Like just moving to the side here, maybe moving to the side as you're doing here, and shooting her a little, forcing recall. And then maybe trying one hook. That's the maximum amount of attention that you can afford to give this tracer. Because what happens, or if they would have timed this better, the second the tracer blinks in, the rest of the enemy team is gonna push through. Like either go right here or like go the same way. But yeah, going right is definitely better. But since they timed it like kind of bad, the tracer has actually blinked in, she has recalled, and she's blinked in again, and they still haven't pushed through the choke. So that's actually really fucking good for your team. Now you can just ignore the tracer. Since you missed the hook, like missing the hook, you're not gonna catch the tracer. Unless you hit a fat like right click here. This is really close. The second one is pretty close. But like chasing is super no-no. Like 2 of your teammates have died on the front lines right now. And pushing through the choke in Paris is one of the... It's like super difficult. Just like pushing through Hanamura. Just like pushing through the choke in Hanamura point A. This choke is exactly the same. Yeah, that's a lost first point. So give the tracer, maybe shoot her once or twice. Force her recall, try 1 or 2 hooks, or no, not 1 or 2, try a hook. If you can't get it, it's fine, you just ignore her. Because she actually got the Lucio and someone else. I think there was a third person following you as well. So you were 3 people chasing 1 tracer, leaving 3 people to defend this choke against 5 others. So that's a rest in peace. Has huge value for the tracer. Even though the tracer did literally 0 damage and killed no one, she got 3 people's attention. And that's enough. That's enough. It's okay. Now people are dying. Yeah, good call. Oh, you're actually you're saying stuff. Holy shit, your voice was low. Okay, good call. Yeah, get back. Don't overextend. Definitely good call. I haven't been paying attention to your calls at all. Unfortunately. you know the Bastion was gonna come that way? What the hell? Yeah, I can't hear shit of what you're saying when the fights are actually going. You did say something here. Yeah, I can't hear you at all. But yeah, good hook on the Bastion. Maybe a little bit too aggressive though. Like, this is a kind of like playing a Reinhardt, you know. I'm talking a lot about corners when playing Reinhardt as well, and it's because you need natural cover. You need some kind of place where you can hide and recharge resources, wait for cooldowns, do all of that shit. So like you do this, you play around here, and then like I'm guessing you wanted to flank here and try to get a killer from this side. But then you notice like, oh shit, they're pushing through main. I have to actually help. And then you just walk through main when they have like 3 people here shooting at you. So they 100% know that you're coming here. So a good team, once again, if they had any sort of communication, would just say hog going left, and this Bastion would not die. So you gotta try and make use of the cover to hide yourself. And hide the information about your team so that you can actually come in from an unexpected location. And same thing, like when you're standing here and getting a kill on this Bastion, you have no way of retreat. Like going all the way to the stairs over there is too far, and going all the way over there into 3 enemies is also too far away. And all of your teammates are like over here. So like playing closer to corners and having a place to hide when playing hog, it's very important. So like, if you do want to hold one of these corners, like playing around like one of these statues or just this corner here, listening, you don't actually need to look. You don't actually need to look at this place to know that there's someone here. If you listen to footsteps and to sound that all the heroes are making, you can easily wait until you hear one of the heroes, and then as soon as you hear Bastion, you pop out, easy hook, and that's a kill, and then you're 100% safe. Like even if there are 5 people here, if you get a hook, you kill the Bastion, and then you take 1 step to the right, you're 100% safe. It's a huge difference from like standing out in the open and having 5 people in front of you and like, oh shit, where do I go? I have no place to hide. So try to remember. You can't even jump, or can you if you destroy? Yeah, okay. So same thing on the right side here, or well, if they're pushing main, then you can like hold around this corner here. Try and get hooks. Same thing, you can hold a little bit closer here, but this one is dangerous if you don't have like the team following up with you, since you probably need the Reinhardt pushing up with you. If you don't have that, then just holding here, it's fine. Even if they push you like through main here, you still have this area where you can retreat to. You can hide behind the corners here. You can vape, you can chill, and then you can come out with hooks from the side and be annoying. Yeah, always remember to have some kind of route of escape. That's my first tip. Yeah, I like that you're trying to get a shot in before hooking, just for that extra damage. It's nice. But it looks like you're focusing so much on hitting that shot that you're not putting focus into hitting the hook. Ooh, huge. Huge. Nice. Decent ult. Stalling them out during the dragon. Oh shit, he hooked right into Bastion. So yes, something that's pretty important to know when playing 2CP maps. This is actually pretty loud. When playing 2CP maps, on point Bs, you have huge respawn advantage. So what this means is that trading is really fucking good. Like even if you die, if you manage to get a kill, more often than not, that's gonna allow you to win the fight in the end by just having faster respawns. It's like you get a kill here, and you also survive. You vape here, it's a pretty good vape. And I guess you're Lucio dice, but you get Bob, you get Dragon out, and you all survive 2 ults. So this is actually really good. So you have lost two teammates here already. So you actually just need to stall for time and wait for them to respawn, since you're gonna get reinforcement faster. So like play closer to corners. That way you can't get hooked. And they are the ones forced to play on the payload. They are the ones who have to actually move in. You know, you can decide wherever you wanna stand and play. So they are forced to this position, since if they want to cap the point, they have to stand here, and that's something you as the defender have to abuse. Okay, we're respawning. Let's speed this up a little bit. Moving forward, we get a hook. Moira ults are being popped. We're going for the flank. But our Pharah is winning the fight by himself, so it's fine. Huge. That was a clean right click hook, left click melee combo. I can definitely see that you've practiced this. You have practiced the the hook combos and shit. So that's really fucking good for playing Hawk. But yeah, here you did it again. You did it again. So look at this. You put a lot of thought into hitting the right click, but then you don't put the same amount of thought into hitting the hook. So like you aim the right click, and then you just keep your crosshair at the same place. You don't even try to move it. So one really important thing about Hog hook is that you can flick it. So if you start the hook and then you turn your camera to there, like the hook just turns around. So you need to flick that shit. Let's go into practice range here. Hoggerinos. So yeah, even if you start pressing shift while looking at this guy, you can still like turn the camera if you're fast enough. And I'm bad. It's like you aimed your right click and then you kind of just stopped aiming. So you definitely wanna practice that shit, so that you actually try to hit the right click and the hook. So let's say I want to right click this guy and hook this guy. So, oh shit, so close. I fucked up. A little bit too slow on the flick. Let's do it again. I want to right click this guy and hook this guy. Yeah, so like work on flicking the hook so that you're actually aiming it. Could probably pretty easily hit this Bastion over here by just flicking it slightly to the right. And I guess another pretty neat trick is so when you're reloading, oh fuck, I fucked up. You can actually, oh shit, you can actually kind of cancel your reload animation a little bit earlier. So when I reload here, take a look at the ammo count. So it's 3, and it gets to 5. It gets to 5 as soon as it does this. As soon as it puts the scrap into the weapon, it goes to 5. But you actually can't shoot the weapon until he has finished the entire animation of like cocking the gun. So you see, I am clicking here, but I can't shoot. Even though it says 5 ammo, I can't shoot anymore. So you can, if you press E, like you can cancel your reload animation kind of, and save some extra time by doing other things. So let's say you've been shooting a bunch, and you start getting low. And you're like, you try to time it so that you're actually completing your reload before you actually use your vape, so that you're saving a little bit of extra time. That's a super niche situation, but it does happen quite a lot. you can do the same thing with whole hog. You can cancel. You can actually cancel anything when with whole hog. So like you can reload, and you can press E and you can whole hog. you can do whatever you want when you have ult ready. It cancels everything. Oh, fucked. There we go. So yeah, like squishes, you can one-shot them. As long as you hit a hook, you one-shot them anyway. So you don't actually need to do those like shot, hook, shot. Because they're gonna die anyways if you just let them if you just let the hook hit and focus your aiming on that shit. Okay, so we're chilling. We got a hook on the Moira, but we're dead probably. Oh, you're alive? Ooh, huge save by your team. The D.Va defense matrix, the amp from the Lucio. Oh, you got him. You're crazy, but you got him. But yeah, as we know, this is 2 CP. So trading is actually pretty good since you're going to be respawning way closer and earlier than the Bastion. It's like this is kind of okay, as long as your team doesn't feed right now, it's okay. And that's the dangerous part. Teams have a tendency to feed a lot. So yeah, when aiming for squishes, just put all of your focus onto hitting the hook and then doing the left click melee combo correctly, because you should be able to one shot everyone with it. So yeah, like once again, you did hit a very fat right click and you got to 1 HP, but you missed the hook. So you're putting so much effort into hitting your initial shot that you're not hitting the hooks.
Is low.
You pretty much only need to hit like right clicks and shit on tanks. Oh wow, that timing, that looked really weird. You just hooked the bob out of the sky. Look at this in slow motion. Mutes, it's annoying. This actually looked pretty weird. Come on, give me that bob. You kind of see the bob. You kind of saw the bob like fall down for just a split second. And then here he is. Here he is. Here comes the hook. Come on, this should not be hitting Bob. This should be hitting the Ash. What is this? It looks like it hits the Ash first and then whoop. Oh my god. Unlucky. Nice. Now we're playing. We have our things on cooldown. We just chill around the corner. This is perfect. Oh, you're dying, dude! No! The bomb was like 1 second away from being removed. No. Oh shit, I actually need to stretch. This looks like an easy victory for your team. This wasn't a very good VOD, unfortunately. Huge clicks. Clicked that Roadhog. Yeah, like even when you do some small mistakes, you aren't getting punished for it. This is the reason why we want very close games, or at least losses. I don't think we need to look at more of this. They're just gonna They have no clue how to attack. Yep. Good night. GG's and well played, and see you next time.